Hey there everyone, today I'll be sharing with you my story of achieving a 9 in my final GCSE exam while only achieving about a 4 or 3 for my year 10 mocks. If you like the video and if you find it useful, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and let's begin. So firstly, I'll tell you just my background story. I was once a lazy student who didn't want to work or just didn't care about education in general. I would usually achieve about a 4 or a 5 maximum. I was always sort of good in maths, like I liked the numbers and I liked calculations, so maths was always my highest score. I remember in year 9 and year 10 mocks, I would usually get around a 5 for maths, and the rest of my subjects would be U's, 2's and 3's. I was terrible, I wasn't doing great, and I thought once, during the parents' evening actually, when my mom was crying of how terrible I was because the teachers kept saying that I will be failing and I will not get into any A-level college, no one's going to accept me, and I'll be just miserable for my whole entire life. And back then I thought to myself, I'm definitely better than this and I can definitely improve. And so I put up a challenge for myself. I wanted to get a high score in my final GCSE to prove everyone wrong, to prove my teachers wrong, who kept saying that I will be a failure. I remember my English teacher called my mom and said that I will be a lucky guy to get a 6. So yeah, then I get all 9s for my GCSEs. And so to cut down the chase and to keep it short, the two most important things to achieve great success in maths and how to excel in maths is actually practice and consistency. So let's pick each apart. So by practice, I mean doing past papers, topic questions, completing different tasks, solving problems. Back when I was preparing for my GCSE Maths, I was actually doing about 3 or 4 papers a week, which is relatively straightforward, especially once you get to a level where you can complete certain tasks really quickly. For example, I would spend about an hour on each paper. I finished my actual GCSE paper in about an hour. So I was pretty quick at solving questions, and it was all thanks to this constant practice and exposure to the subject that I managed to have over, the preparation period, which was about a year. In year 11, I started preparing, and by the end, I set my GCSEs. So now that you know what you need to do, so practicing by doing past papers, questions, topic questions, etc., there is a problem that may arise. The lack of motivation and burnout, simply put, burnout can really get you. So what exactly do I mean by burnout? Well, simply put, it's one day when you spend a lot of time on doing your revision and learning, and then the next day you feel so demotivated and you think to yourself, I'll just skip a day, that won't do any harm, right? Wrong. Next day you will not do any work at all, and it will be a terrible experience for you. It'll be a struggle to start all over again. So it's really important that you develop a sort of system that will allow you to be consistent throughout your learning journey. So personally, my practical kind of advice to you is what I used to do and what I noticed throughout my years of learning and during my school years is that my motivation really, really depends on how I start the day off and what time I wake up. That's a really important one. So I found that waking up at 6, personally for myself, it really does help. Waking up early really puts you in the right set of mind, and the first thing you need to do is to not go on your phone. Okay, so don't go on TikTok, don't go on YouTube, Reddit, whatever. Any distraction can cause your day to go terribly wrong. So instead, I advise you to perhaps take a book and start reading a chapter while you're, for example, eating your breakfast or brushing your teeth, etc. Really, doing something productive and doing something close to learning will just put your mind on the right path and prepare you to just, as soon as you finish with your breakfast, your teeth brushing and etc., you can just sit down at your table and start revising. So it's important the way you start your day, okay? So start it off by being productive, because as soon as you do something wrong, such as pick up your phone and go on TikTok, your brain will automatically become very lazy because of this easy kind of source of dopamine, right? Our brain works that way, and as soon as you have some easy dopamine producing source, your brain just doesn't want to do anything else, because obviously revision, that's a very niche and very hard to get source of dopamine for your brain. However, TikTok isn't easy. You just scroll through the videos and you know how that goes. So again, important thing, wake up, do something productive, get into the right mindset. That will help you so much, trust me. Another key point for motivation is to prepare for your tests, for your class tests, I mean. So if you're having a class test, for example, in a couple of weeks' time, please prepare for it really well so that you can achieve a good score on it. And as soon as you do, and the teachers notice it, and the teacher or like your friends say, wow, really well done, positive feedback, it will just give you so much motivation. You will feel really accomplished about what you did, and the amount of work you put in, it will justify itself. So again, prepare for your test, for your class test, do really well on it, and that will give you so much motivation because you will know that this work can pay off, and in the long term, it will help you stay consistent, stay motivated, and you will feel good about yourself. You will be like in the fourth dimension as soon as you get a good result in your test. So, just to wrap up and recap on everything I said, first, how to excel in maths? Practice. Practice is absolutely key. Do past paper questions, do topic questions, find any revision material that can get you really practicing, okay? Challenging questions. By the way, I make my own challenging questions. I have a tutoring service called StudyPly. If you're interested, you can join our Discord server below where I post weekly challenging maths questions. So if you want to get some questions and find some really useful revision resources, please join our Discord or visit our website. So again, practice, first thing. Second thing, consistency is important. But there are two problems with it, is lack of motivation and the burnout. So to avoid the burnout and lack of motivation, wake up, start your day productively. Each day that you're going to be revising, you're going to be spending time and devoting your time to revision. Wake up, do something super productive to get in the right mindset. Secondly, look forward to your class tests because those are the sources of your motivation. You do good in them, you feel good about yourself, you're motivated, you will keep revising, keep learning. And final thing, don't stress about it. Stress causes your body to release cortisol, which has been linked to dementia. So firstly, stress is bad for you, for your health, but also it makes you not think logically, not think straight. So in an exam, when you're panicking, take a deep breath in, relax, it will all be fine. Stress is really bad for you. You will not excel if you're stressed. So be consistent, practice, and you will do good. Trust me, don't stress about it. It will be all fine. That's it for today. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and I'll see you in future videos. Bye bye for now.